Hello everybody. Today I'm taking another coffee break and I'm doing another coffee break with Groundwork's cold brew coffee, and that's what it looks like. Sorry about the word on there. But it's a dark brew coffee, nitro. It was a tribute to Miles Davis. Miles Davis is a legendary trumpeter, and he's a very great jazz artist. So Groundworks did a coffee. Hey Naboo, Groundwork did a coffee, and they attributed it to him. And it's a coffee developed for him, and it's incredibly dark, unique, with subtle notes of smokiness and chocolate. The namesake suggested this coffee was a classic for the ages. And so, just to show you, I have the album, Miles Davis. And this is the album, Miles Davis. And again, that's just the name of the album, sorry. This was my father-in-law's, and he gave it to my son. And so this is the album, and the songs are, I'm going to get to the coffee in just a second, but this is Miles Davis. There he is right there. And some of the songs on here are Pharaoh's Dance. On the second side, record one says, there's two albums. Hi, how you doing? And Pharaoh's Dance, tches Brew, and the second record has Spanish Key, John McLaughlin, Miles Runs Down, Voodoo Down, and Sanctuary. That's the name of the album. There's some of the artwork that's on the album. And I listened to the one. Well, I'm not a real big jazz fan, but I do like jazz. I do like Miles Davis. But this is the coffee that was a tribute to him. And I debated whether or not to do a review on it, because I know I would probably get some flack about the name of the coffee. But we all like coffee, so we're going to try this one. And again, this one has, this is a nitro coffee, and it's a 12-ounce can, and it has 355 milliliter. Oh, we're good. We're all good. Some of the stores here in San Antonio are still trying to catch up on restocking. I went to, there's a store called Central Market here in San Antonio last night. That's where I picked up this coffee. They had eggs, so we were able to get eggs. And a lot of the stores are bare here in San Antonio, but they're really trying hard to restock their shelves. So it's a nitro coffee. It's processed. It's put in nitro brewer, and it's going to be very bubbly, but it's different from carbon dioxide or carbon, you know what I mean, carbon, like carbon water. It's different than that. It's processed different, but this one's going to have dark notes, dark roasted, and so we're going to try it. Certified organic, has no sugar, no sodium, so we're going to try it. My understanding of nitro is the way the bubbles go in the nitro. Instead of all just coming up like this, nitro tends to do this kind of pattern. So there we go. I hope I shook it up enough. And it does look pretty dark. There we go. I have another Groundwork coffee, and I'm going to try that. It's called Classic, so I'm going to try that one probably tomorrow. There we go. You get that crema on top, and you can see the bubbles. Hey, Carlos, how you doing? And you can see the bubbles inside. And I really like nitro coffees. Really good. We're talking about a coffee that was named after Miles Davis's song, one of his music, and Miles Davis was born in May 26. Did I turn into a popsicle? No. I got called out a couple of days from work. I didn't have to actually get into the weather. So we were closed because we didn't have water. Hell yeah, it's warming up today. Yesterday it was 61 degrees. So Miles Davis was born May 26, 1926. And he died September 28, 1991. So 10 years ago. And this album, record album, Miles Davis record album, was released March 30th, 1970. I'm trying to be real careful. I don't want to drop that. That's my son, so I don't want to drop that album. Yes, it is. It is Iced Coffee Weather. So let's give this a try, shall we? I wanted to tell you a little bit. I was a little hesitant to making this video with the name of this coffee, but we're going to try it and see how good it is, okay? Oh, that is good. That is very interesting. I love nitro coffee. Couple of places I've gotten it at is Local Coffee. Well, now it's called Merit Coffee. It was really good. And I got to tell you the truth. I went to Starbucks one time to get nitro coffee. It wasn't that great. But also Indie Coffee has a good nitro coffee too. So there we go. Out of 5 coffee cups, I would probably have to give this one 3.95 coffee cups. It's actually really good and refreshing. They have a classic cold brew coffee that I'm going to try next time. This one is from California, and that's the you can see, hopefully you can see the there. Oh, yeah, well they changed the name. Local Coffee is no longer Local Coffee, it's Merit Coffee. They changed all the names. Unless that's a different owner. So I don't know. This one, their website is right there. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. www.groundworkcoffee.com. They are a small batch organic coffee. They've been around since 1990. And they're a coffee and tea community. But that's really interesting. They're from Los Angeles. So I got this at Central Market yesterday. I found out that Central Market had eggs. So I said, you know what? Since I'm there getting eggs, I will also get some cold brew coffee. So I got 3 of them. Oh, really? I need to check that out. Jefferson. I need to check. That's the name of the store. Oh, this is refreshing. I didn't have coffee this morning because I knew I was going to do a coffee review. And it's by Pancake Joe's. I'll have to look that up. Jefferson on Donaldson. Donaldson, I know where that's at. But is that on the east side? I could be wrong. Miles Davis. So I wanted to So no, I haven't. Scorpion Coffee. Hey, Coco, how you doing? I'm showing this coffee that I'm drinking is a tribute to Miles Davis, and this is a Miles Davis album. Sorry about the name. But anyway, thank you for joining me, Coco. Miles Davis was a very legendary jazz artist. My father-in-law gave this to my son, my oldest son, so that's pretty neat. I listened to a couple of the songs, and they really sound really good. So, thank you for joining me. Naboo, thank you for joining me. Coco, thank you for joining me on my coffee break. I am drinking a nitro coffee, and it's from Groundwork, and they're from Los Angeles, California. Actually really good. I don't think I shook it up enough. This says shake well and serve, because it is you can see the crema on top. The coffee is really good today. It's I would have to give it probably about a 3.9 coffee cups, but it is actually really good. It is from California, so. But yeah, it's called Groundworks. It's actually pretty good. It's certified organic, and so we'll have to see. And it's a dark roasted. It's supposed to have a taste of smokiness. Yeah, there you go. It's like I was saying I should go like that, right? I should cover it like part of the name. It's it has no sugar in it, no sugar at all. The nitro is what makes it sweet. That process when it does it, it actually gives a good flavor. Test. How you doing? Thank you for joining me on Periscope. Earlier I was checking my connection. For some reason, I was watching a couple of videos on YouTube and they were buffering. And I said, oh no, I hope that doesn't happen today when I'm doing my video. So I got 3 people watching me on Periscope, 1 person watching me on Twitch, and 2 people watching me on YouTube. Let me show you, let's see here, that's a close-up of the can. And that's Miles Davis's, well, they'll probably have Twitter Live. They'll probably, Periscope's probably going to change it to Twitter Live. I also broadcast on YouTube, Periscope, which will be Twitter Live probably, and Facebook Live, and Twitch. I'm also on Twitch. Facebook Live, usually I broadcast just my family just so they can see. Let me see, here's Miles Davis right there. That's what Miles Davis looks like. Oh, did it look like. I read a little bit about him. Did you use one piece of software to stream? Yes, I'm using Prism Live Studio, and with that I can broadcast on all 4. And I could also broadcast on Africa TV, and there's a couple of other. Prism Live is put out by Line, and they're from Korea, but you can broadcast on that, and you can also add pictures and add video if you like. This is the songs that are on the album. And let's see here. And you can also, add pictures and stuff to your broadcast. That's the back of the can. And there's their website right there. You can also, I think you can also order online coffees from them. This is, I would have to say, maybe I'll change my mind time I finish this glass of coffee. Maybe I'll go 4 coffee cups because it's actually really good. I haven't had a nitro in a little bit of time, but it is actually really good. You can also, with Prism Live Studio, you can also add different things. Like if I wanted to be a DJ, I could do that. I could do that. That's pretty cool, right? I like that. That was one of my favorite ones there. You can ask people to subscribe to your channel if you want. It's pretty cool. And last week, here in San Antonio, it was, actually this week, it was doing this. It was snowing in San Antonio. We got 6 inches of snow. 4 inches the first day, and the second day we got 2 more inches of snow. So these are pretty neat. I like doing that. It's pretty neat. It's fun. I like that. Yes, there's a canister. There's a canister that you put into the coffee in, and you actually put nitro. You nitro process the coffee. And I've seen a couple. I have to live. Just watch it. Everyone's coffee. You gave. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Coco. Maybe I should have gave up coffee for Lent, but sorry about that. I don't mean to tease you. It'll be the month on the 31st, so you on March. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sitting here making this coffee look good. Sorry about that, Coco. I was thinking if I gave coffee for Lent, then I wouldn't be able to make videos for a whole month, and then I would, or either that, or I can go, hey, I'll make tea. Always started. Well, it would actually be, because February only has 28 days. So today is what? The 22nd? So you have 6 more days. Right? Today is the 22nd. 28 days. Because you really can't say 31st because, that is a whole month though, a whole month of February. Cool. I helped you out. See, you would have went like 3 more extra days, right? Yeah, I went to Central Market and I looked some of the coffees that they had. Oh, you've been drinking herbal tea? Cool. I like this one tea. My son bought some herbal tea and it has like ginger in it. Oh, and it's lemon ginger. Well, one has lemon and ginger, and the other one just has ginger. And boy, the one with just ginger herbal tea, it's really, really good. I at night when I come home from work, well, the last couple nights, not last night, but last couple of nights, been really cold here in San Antonio, and in the teens, and I drink some of that ginger herbal tea. Boy, that was really good. And ginger is good for you, though, too, right? Also found at Central Market, I found a chocolate bar that has coffee in it. So I might try that one on sure. Yeah, ginger is really good. He has a lemon ginger tea, and that one was pretty good. But I kind of just enjoy the one that was just the ginger instead. Really, it's kind of strong though, but you know, like they say, that it's pretty good for you. Well, let's see here. The other two coffee. How much sugar in a bar? I'll have to check. 'Cause it's a darker chocolate, but I won't eat the whole thing in one sitting. Like usually, if we have my wife likes chocolate, dark chocolate, and might have like they break off in squares. So I don't remember, but it's like 71% cocoa. So I'll have to check. I'll probably do like a review on it, and then be talking to everybody, and then not realize that I ate the whole bar. I go, wait a minute, I ate the whole bar. And it's a Central Market chocolate bar. The dark chocolate's good for you too. Yeah. Hi Linda, how are you today? Thank you for joining me on Periscope. I'm almost finished. Wait a minute. Nope. I don't have no more. But anyway. Yeah, it's actually dark chocolate's good for your heart, I think, right? I think I'm not a doctor, but I think that's what it is. But I thought that'd be interesting. Get a coffee bar with, hello, how are you doing? Oh, okay, we'll block that. I don't want to be. Let's see. All right, we'll let me see if I can block this person. We'll hide that one. There we go. Sorry, Vivian. Here we go. I got ice with that one too. Yeah, this is really good. So we'll, I don't know why, that was the first time somebody tried to spam and broadcast. But good thing I can block them with that. Linda has a little, she put a little coffee cup on her comment. That's pretty cool. So Linda, this one was, at first I said 3.9 coffee cups, but I changed it to 4 coffee cups out of 5. It's pretty good, but I wasn't sure about the title that I was going to put on this video because I really don't talk like what the can says, so. But it's a coffee, and it is a tribute to Miles Davis. Well, this is the album again, and Miles Davis is. I was listening to some of the music last night, and very, very soothing and relaxing to hear the music. Oh, you did? Oh, no, you're fine. Yeah, I went to Central Market last night. They actually had produce, and so I was able to get some vegetables and some apples, but the bananas were green. You have this album? Yeah, I was telling my son. I said this coffee is a tribute to Miles Davis, and he goes, "Oh, I have that album." Because my father-in-law gave it to him, and so I thought, "Oh, cool." then I can show that album on my broadcast. I think I seen a Miles Davis movie one time. It was about his life. But I first learned about when I went to UTSA. It's a University of Texas in San Antonio. I took a class, the history of rock and roll, and it starts out with the very beginning of music. Like it covered jazz, covered blues, and then it eventually got to rock and roll. That's cool, Rob. I didn't realize I'm on 26 minutes. Well, thank you everybody for joining me. I appreciate it. Thank you, Rob. I hope everything's well in Peoria. Oh, he was married to Cicely Tyson? Really? I didn't know that. Thank you. Take care, Rob. We'll see you. Fist pump to you. We'll see you next time. I guess I should be going because I didn't realize I was taking 30 minutes of you guys' time. Yeah. Well, thank you very much, everybody, for joining me on my coffee break. And I appreciate everybody joining me. It's kind of neat where I'm drinking a coffee and we're enjoying a chat, and then I realize I'm almost empty. We'll see you next time, Coco. Thank you for joining me. Thank you very much. I'll see y'all next time. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to enjoy more chat with my friends and another coffee, thank you. Thank you, Linda. I appreciate it. And we'll review another couple of coffees that I picked up yesterday at Central Market. And we'll see you next time on Kenrod's Coffee Break. Bye, Coco. Always nice to see everybody. Thank you. Let's see here. I'm going to put this. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. We'll see you next time on Kenrod's Coffee Break. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell for future notifications. We'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.